Welcome again to Business Equity and Opportunities. In our industry focus, we focus on motorsports, specifically the new motorsports school based in Italy, but coming to Indianapolis.
This is Business Equity and Opportunities, Industry Focus.
My name is Rossella Manfrinato, and I got involved in the MTS, Motorsports Technical School, with Eugenia Capanna when I met her and heard the project and what she's trying to accomplish, or she has accomplished in Italy for a while with students and preparing them for a career in motorsport. She came over here actually at events in Indianapolis, and she saw students, alumni actually, former students graduating from the school in the paddock. They were in IMSA paddock, SRO paddock, and she also has some in the IndyCar, and realized that you can probably do something over here and to start a similar venture in this country, to bring the school and try to do instruct over here. Well, for me, I got a lot of passion for actually the sport, and I think that it's good to have people that are passionate, they're very knowledgeable, instructors that have a long wealth of experience in the racing, and I think that they can transmit that, bring the new people in, the young guys into the sport, and transmit also their passion to them that will keep them engaged. Now, we are actually covering the people behind the scenes, if we want to call them that. Although, you know, the racing, we always see the drivers, but there's a team behind it, and it's very much a team sport. It's not just the person that's driving the car that's winning or losing, and it's a team behind. So we are actually paying attention to people at work. So we are gonna have a course for racing mechanics and one for data engineer technician. And so they will be the people that will help the car go around and do well. Yeah, I think that both are still true. I think that there are families, and in Indianapolis, obviously there is a very good ingrained culture of motorsport, and so there are going to be families that are transmitting that to the young generation. But there's way of engaging nowadays also probably with e-sport, and I can see some of them looking and getting into motorsport kind of sideways and looking at cars that way, and then say, oh, but if I can be involved in real life, that's going to be obviously something that they may want to do. That's different from having necessarily the family or somebody else taking you to the track. We want to be a good place to start. We want to, obviously, we try to understand that having tried some hands-on, the school that we want to do is very much hands-on, practical, and given the ropes to go into the business and go to work for teams that being prepared. If they get an attitude, they try and they see that they want to do it. And like I said, it's not always easy and it's not always glamorous. There's a lot of work involved in it as well. So they have to have the attitude, a good attitude to want to be in it. And I think that that's half of it to start, honestly. And then there's going to be mentoring and helping them.
Passion obviously has been driven by curiosity. I think this will be a very unique experience for the audience facing this kind of opportunity experience to learn how to become professional mechanics. I think it will be great for all the racing community in general. Also, I would say not forgetting with the synergy of technology we have in racing that can surely serve industry like aerospace and defense. As Indianapolis, the racing capital of the world, obviously it's always been an attraction for teams, drivers, mechanics, for the Indy 500 and all the racing environment we have. There's a lot of demanding. There's a lot of demanding from teams, suppliers, vendors to have people with skills, always difficult to hire and to find. We have in place here at Dallara different programs to select people to be ready for motorsport. Maybe as a highest level, the mechanics, because many engineering, because we are an engineering service company, and this is what we are targeting and having. Obviously, repeating with the company like MTS, the same program at this high level for skilled mechanics, obviously will be beneficial for the entire racing community. In Indianapolis, as the racing capital of the world, as well as in the other territory, where racing is important for the economy, for industries, and for evolution of technology. So this will impact a lot for the community. To have, we were going to have Purdue University here starting in the fall with the students. So there will be more than 100 students will come into Dallara to be part of this engineering course. And obviously this will be a great economic impact for the entire community in Speedway. I think it will be another occasion with the MTS school to establish this partnership and support of it. They will be impacted not only the racing community or the local racing community or the Speedway community, but again, the entire racing community and all over the country. I love challenges, and when I mean that, means to get into the new project, help people to establish a business, to establish a networking, a contact could be a beneficial for Dallara and for everybody. Entering into new challenges there outside my ordinary style of life, professionally and personally. So this is, I think, something that got me excited. In one field, two fields that we do outside racing is working with the aerospace and defense company and field. So that is bring me a lot to interface with other people, other entities, other subjects. So for me, this is a stimulus to improve, to learn my professional career, and obviously with MTS will be another. It will be another one of these challenges. Obviously, I recognize how successful they are in Monza, which is my own city, by the way, before to move to Indianapolis, and I dedicated a lot of my time, I'm still doing, to help Eugenia and her project to be successful here, because I do believe she will be successful.
Coming up, meet a local woman who started doing nails for her teenage friends and now runs an academy helping more students find careers in beauty. That's our success story, and it's coming up next.